I believe things cannot make themselves impossible. However difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. Look up at the stars and not down at your feet, try to make sense of what you see, and wonder about what makes the universe exist. Be curious. I believe alien life is quite common in the universe, although intelligent life is less so. Some say it has yet to appear on planet Earth. Science is not only a disciple of reason but, also, one of romance and passion. Success in creating AI would be the biggest event in human history. Unfortunately, it might also be the last, unless we learn how to avoid the risks. The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. People won't have time for you if you are always angry or complaining. Work gives you meaning and purpose, and life is empty without it. Life would be tragic if it weren't funny. Because there is a law such as gravity, the universe can and will create itself from nothing. My goal is simple. It is a complete understanding of the universe, why it is as it is and why it exists at all. People who boast about their IQ are losers. We only have to look at ourselves to see how intelligent life might develop into something we wouldn't want to meet. No one can resist the idea of a crippled genius. I want to know why the universe exists, why there is something greater than nothing. God may exist, but science can explain the universe without the need for a creator. If you believe in science, like I do, you believe that there are certain laws that are always obeyed. We are just an advanced breed of monkeys, on a minor planet of a very average star, but we can understand the universe, that makes us something very special. I hope I have helped to raise the profile of science, and to show that physics is not a mystery, but can be understood by ordinary people. The universe is governed by science. But science tells us that we can't solve the equations directly in the abstract. Philosophers have not kept up with modern developments in science, particularly physics. Maybe I don't have the most common kind of motor neuron disease, which usually kills in 2 or 3 years. I think the human race doesn't have a future if it doesn't go into space. I grew up thinking that a research scientist was a natural thing to be. There's no way to remove the observer, us, from our perceptions of the world. As scientists, we step on the shoulders of science, building on the work that has come before us, aiming to inspire a new generation of young scientists to continue once we are gone. My discovery, that black holes emit radiation rays, serious problems of consistency with the rest of physics. I have now resolved these problems, but the answer turned out to be not what I expected. It now appears that the way the universe began can indeed be determined using imaginary time. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. I have noticed that even those who assert that everything is predestined, and that we can change nothing about it, still look both ways before they cross the street. Although I cannot move, and I have to speak through a computer, in my mind I am free. There is a fundamental difference between religion, which is based on authority, and science, which is based on observation and reason. Science will win because it works. Time and space are finite in extent, but they don't have any boundary or edge. They would be like the surface of the earth, but with 2 more dimensions. The human capacity for guilt is such that people can always find ways to blame themselves.